It's coming. The pre-release is coming. The release is coming. Yeah, the 1.5 release is coming. Yeah. Woo. Woo. Yeah, the 1.5 release. Woo. Hello all again, and welcome to another Minecraft for the PC update. A big update. The 1.5 release is upon us, people. It is coming next week, the 14th. It should be released, as what Mojang says. But this is just going to be a huge, quick... I know those are kind of oxymorons, but a quick... thorough release update to show you what's going on. Basically, this update has a lot of stuff, and I've done snapshot videos in the past to give you kind of an update as to what they were planning on doing, and it looks like they did a lot in the ways of making sure that this is perfect for you guys and make sure all the bugs are worked out. And let's get right into it. Alright, we'll start right here and we'll just kind of walk our way around here. We have here 3 different sets of pressure plates now. They've added a light weighted, a heavy weighted, and then of course you just have your regular, pressure plate. The nice thing about these two is that if you're creating like an adventure map, let's say, and you have to throw things on top of it to activate it. Now you can throw things on top of any of this and activate it, right? But the problem with this one is that even though there's nothing on it, you throw an item, but when you step on it, it activates. Over here, it doesn't activate when you step on it, okay? That is a definite improvement. Now, the thing is English, the difference in the two is actually how much you have to throw on top of these blocks, okay? These weighted pressure plates. I have a demonstration here, and actually throughout all of them I have ways to show you how to make them. 2 iron ingots give you the heavy pressure plate, 2 gold give you the light, okay? And the light takes about 6 blocks to activate properly, okay? So I'll take that, and same with the heavy, but that takes, as you can see, a substantial amount more, 44. So we'll go ahead and start with the light. Now, the thing about the light and the heavy is that when you throw a block down, it activates even the redstone, like there, okay? Even with the heavy pressure plate, it activates. But, as you can see, for 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5 actually activates that light for you, okay? Whereas over here, well, we had... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Over here we have 44. So 1, 2, 3, blah, 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 blah. Numbers. And... nope. I guess I picked up a few. There you go. So that was... we started with our original 6, and now you have the 44 on. And as you can see, now the light is active. Okay? So that's definitely going to create a huge... expansion to what you can do as far as map designers and such. But yeah, that's a great improvement. Over here, the way that you used to power redstone wiring was with either a redstone torch or a block over redstone torch to power the wire. Now they have just a redstone block. Now this is a self-powering block. So I mean, it creates its own power. You don't have to add a redstone torch to it or anything. But I'll give you a demonstration of what we used to have to do. As you can see, the block covers the redstone, activating the wiring, and the light turns on. Whereas over here, you just need the block on next to the wiring, and you're good to go. Obviously, self-explanatory. 9 redstone dusts give you 1 block of redstone. Pretty simple. Okay. Okay, over here we have some minecarts with TNT in them. Pretty interesting, I know, right? Alright. Give you a common demonstration. Obviously, a minecart with TNT gives you the minecart with TNT, but the only way to activate these is with an activator rail, which is just 6 iron ingots, 3 on each side of your building, your construction block there. Okay. Just to give you a demonstration, I have these set at different lengths. Now, it used to be, before they actually fixed this, is that when it reached the end of the rail, it would explode immediately. Now, they've actually gotten it to where it times itself no matter what. Okay, so it just counts down the timer on the TNT. But the explosion also depends on how fast it's going. As you can see, I have all your power rail here and like one over here. Okay, so we'll go ahead and flick this one. Activates the TNT, gets to the end of the rail, and just sits there. Oop. Okay. That was a bit of a derp on my end. Oop. I'm going to go ahead and fix this here. At that. And activate. There we go. Alright. But as you can see, it was pretty decent size explosion. Nothing too harsh. But now we get over to the other one. And you can see the different size explosion. It actually had a lot more of those rings around it. Sorry, it's kind of down there, but you get the gist of it. The faster it goes, the bigger the explosion, pretty much. Which obviously it can only get up to a certain speed, so it does have a maximum point. The interesting, and I love this part, this is called the hopper. Now, I know you're thinking, why do I need a DVD or DVR in Minecraft? I don't need that. This is not that, okay? This is actually a hopper where anything that falls on top of it actually will transport or add to whatever block it's next to, which in this case is a any storage block, I should say. Which in this case it's a chest, and over here I have a. I need more coal. Over here I have a furnace, which I'll just. That works. Throw that in there, and there you go. So now the furnace, you have to have it on top because the furnace feeds the top portion of your. What do I say? The activation block here. So whatever comes in here, it starts to melt down, and there you go. It goes into your finish slot right there. Over here, it doesn't matter if it's on the side, on top, whatever. The chest actually will allow it to store in any position that it's in. Okay, and to give you a demonstration, I'm going to throw some gold blocks on top of here. You can see it goes into its own little hopper portion, and it was counting down, and now it's in the chest. So you can throw anything you want in there. It can be anything, and it will add it to the chest. With that being said, I actually created later, a few episodes ago, a true automatic sugar farm. Now go and check that out, see what you think, and then get back to me. I'm also going to try to create a wheat farm, automatic wheat farm. Now I want these to be fully automatic where I can just, when I'm in my world, I just, as long as the timer's going, it's good to go. Whereas, it used to be you have to go there, do whatever, harvest it yourself, and just a big pain in the rear. This simplifies everything. Now, as you can see, I had the furnace underneath it. So I'll go ahead and throw these on there. Hopper counts down because now it's adding to the furnace portion. And there you go. It's already started to create gold ingots for me. Beautiful. Love this. Great invention. As you can see, this is the way to create it. 5 iron ingots, 1 chest. I'll give you the hopper. And also the minecart hopper too. So that's a definitely good thing. So my adventure mappers, get on it. Another update to the dispensers is that now, instead of just having a dispenser where it spit things out and it could also spit things out undesirably, we have now the dropper, okay? This actually allows items to be dropped as if a Minecrafter threw it on the ground like that, okay? Just kind of tosses it down. This, however, whenever you had the dispenser, if you had things like, let's say, arrows, you know, for example, you know, if you came up on it and tried to get the arrows from it, it actually shot it out at you. So, I mean, that was not a desirable thing unless you were creating a, you know, a death zone, let's say. But now the items are just dropped in front of you. So if you're doing a adventure map, let's say, you know, I keep referring to that because, you know, that's what these are like designed for, pretty much. They just drop in front of the person and it allows them to pick it up. Where these, it could get pretty dicey. Okay, so great invention, great addition, and moving on. We're walking. Now, they didn't do a lot with the Nether per se. However, they did add a couple things from the Nether, meaning that we now have in the Nether quartz. Okay, this is a quartz block from the Nether, and these are the different materials you can make from it. Okay, you got your pillars, your chiseled, your regular quartz block, your stairs, and your pallet. Not pallet, jeez. Slab, I'm sorry. And of course, this is the different design. Obviously, from Nether Quartz block ore, you get Nether Quartz. And of course, the quartz, you have to have just 4 in a square. I didn't show that, actually. It kind of disappointed me right now, but 4 in a square will give you a block of quartz. And then, of course, you have 2 blocks quartz will give you a pillar. 3 block of quartz will give you quartz slabs, 6 of them. 2 slabs will give you 3 chiseled quartz, okay? And of course, your block of quartz in a stair fashion will give you 4 quartz stairs. Pretty standard as far as building there. Moving on, we have our iron anvil here. And now, what interesting thing is that now you can not only just improve or add enchantments to items, but now you can actually name them. Okay, name them whatever you want, whether it be spawns or even item chests. Okay, and I'll give you an example. I have the chest here. It used to be nothing would happen, right? You couldn't do nothing with it. Now, go up in the text block there, and we create our own chest. Okay? And at a cost of 5. Now, anything you do is going to cost more when you name it, but that's just to give you an example. But now, when you pick it out, now it's always going to be named Rav's Chest. And every time you use it in your items, it's always going to, at the bottom, you see how it uses my name. Same with spawns. Like, we'll use a zombie egg here. Okay? We'll go ahead and name that Billy Joe. Okay, we'll name it Billy Joe. Go ahead and take Billy Joe out, and as you can see, Billy Joe is here. But I'll show you that in a second. It's nighttime, but we'll throw him over there. There you go. There you go. Billy Joe, welcome to this world. Okay, I'll deal with you in a minute. Ooh, you're different. I'll deal with you in a second. Over here, we have 2 different types of chests. Now, at first, you look at it, that doesn't look to be much of a difference. However, if you look around the lock portion, this side is nice and black and dark in color, whereas this side is red. This indicates a tripwire chest or a trapped chest, okay? So this actually will activate redstone wiring depending on how many people are around it. So since I'm one person, it'll only activate 1 redstone behind it. You are annoying me, okay? Actually, you know what? I'm going to kill him off. I'll be going to deal with him in a minute here. You come here. Die. There. Okay. Okay, I'll deal with that in a second. But as you can see, if I open this chest and I don't have anything behind it to power it, this is a comparator. I'll give you a demonstration of that in 1 second. But as you can see, it only activates one position behind it. Whereas if I was multiple people, it would go further and light this light. Okay, and you come over here to this chest, nothing. And the way to remedy this, okay, is to actually put a repeater right behind it. Okay, so now you just turn it into a regular, activation. You see the light is activated and the redstone is activated as well. Okay, love it. That's going to be a good invention for people. And yeah, moving on. Like I said, this is going to be a quick thorough. If I left anything out, guys, please feel free to comment and say what I left out, and I will try to do either a recap of it, what I missed, and we'll go from there. But now, on top of what we used to have was just the redstone repeaters. Now we have logic circuits to where this is a redstone comparator. Okay, it compares two sides of itself. One is the backside input, and the other side is going to be the side. Okay, just like here, you can see that we have power feeding both sides, but there's no power going out. Why is that? Well, technically, as you can see over here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces of redstone wiring compared to 2. Technically, this has less power. Even though it looks about the same brightness, this has less power because it has to travel further. Explained like this. See how it's nice and bright and then kind of dims out to pretty much nothing. Okay? Same here. Every block you go, it dims it out a little bit. So this compares the inputs of whatever's on the side of it to the input power and decides, does this give me more power or less power than this one? Okay. If it's less, if this side gives you less, then it'll allow the power to flow. For example, if I didn't have any redstone here, there you go. It feeds the redstone wiring to the light, and bada bing, bada boom, it works great. Whereas if I replace the wiring, now nothing. Turns it off. So this is going to be interesting to see what people use it for, because this brings a whole different logic system to where you don't have to have pistons and such doing that to create different patterns of power now. Okay? But that's pretty much self-explanatory. I explained this and a lot of all this in detail in different snapshot videos I've done. Feel free to check them out. They should be in the playlist for you. Last but not least, this block. This is interesting. I love this block. It is awesome. The way to design this block, and I'm not going to explain it, I'm going to let you see the name of it, is that you use 3 oak slabs or 3 wooden slabs, whatever, your quartz, and then glass on top. And this creates daylight sensor. Awesome. We've taken what this conglomerate of a beast of a timer used to be and turned it into a half slab. I'm kind of aggravated that they never came out with this sooner, but it's a great idea. As you can see right there, perfect. Sun was coming up and it's accurate. It's very quick reacting. Sun was coming up, light sensor turns on, turns off this redstone and turns off the block. So that you just have to reverse engineer that, or reverse polarity for the redstone, because when this gets power or receives the sun, it gets power, so you want it off. So you have to put a redstone torch in the middle of it. But as you can see, it's daylight, and I have yet to show you what this Billy Joe can take care of. So we're gonna set the time to night. Okay. Yep, see, it turns on, no light out, and beautiful. I love this thing. All right, we're going to go ahead and create some Billy Joes here. Welcome to this world. Now, Go ahead and set my... Where is it? No, I didn't have it. Game mode 0. Alright, now come at me, bro. Come at me. You got nothing. You guys suck. You got nothing. Hit me harder. You guys suck. Look at you guys. Okay. Now you have also what you see here. I was slain by Billy Joe. Okay. So now they've also updated your death quotes or death information to where it actually will tell you what happened if you died by this, that, and the other. And some of them are pretty funny. Like if you fall and hit the ground too hard, there's different sayings that it'll use. But all in all, that is pretty... Oh, I forgot. Oh, handle it. You handle it. Good. Look at this. I love this guy. But either way, we'll go ahead and set the game mode back to God mode here. Get my stuff. And, yeah, I believe that's it. Let me double check here. Make sure we went over everything. Redstone hoppers, blah, 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 blah. Nether brick. Oh, Nether brick they've added. Not just Nether blocks itself. So, let me see here. Where's it under? Oh, there we are. Nether bricks. So now you can create, instead of just Nether blocks itself, you can actually do like stone bricks like that, but just in Nether. You handled everything. You get out of my face, bro. Other than that, I believe everything I covered is in this. So like I said, if I missed something, please let me know what I missed, and I will try to do my best to come back and you can die. And to sum up what I missed, and like I said, the next Thursday is going to be the release, so please enjoy. This is going to be very fun. I would love to see what you guys are going to come up with. And other than that, yeah, take care. Have a good evening. Ravenous Flamingo signing off, guys. See ya.